Well, thanks, Linda, and howdy, everybody.
Howdy.
What an honor. It's not by chance, it's by design. I was actually in charge of drawing the maps. So what do you know? I got Texas A&M.
Good job.
Worked out pretty well. Chancellor, Dr. Banks, thanks for being here. Glenn, you didn't go down the list of people I'm going to do this.
We've got it. I'll get it later.
Judge Peters, Brazos County, Mayor Nichols, College Station, Mayor Gutierrez, Brian, Honorary Consul of Nambia, all the consul generals here, thank you. And then we have Judge John Durenberger from Washington County. Thank you so much, sir. This is my headquarter office, and it's our flagship office. But I first want to just thank Linda for 20 years of being in Congress, putting up with me in this job, and it's been a team effort, and I couldn't do it without you. And you've been a great wife, supporter, mother, daughter to your parents. Lowry, thank God. I mean, I got to tell him I was going to represent A&M before he passed away, and you could just see him beaming with pride. And we had such a special relationship, and you know, for me, it was about politics, and he was very interested in politics. And I'll never forget my first primary. He made a call to Bush 41 that's appropriate here where you have the Bush School of Government, and the idea that a former president would endorse you in an 8-way primary was almost insane, and certainly unheard of. But guess what? Bush 41, I got his endorsement, and largely because of your father. And I'll never forget that, you know. And then the first phone call I got after I got elected was the President of the United States. Congratulations, Congressman. And we talked, and I talked to Secretary Baker a lot about foreign policy, and you know, the Bush School, you know, is just still in the sort of infancy stages, and how appropriate the first Texan ever to chair the Foreign Affairs Committee now is going to be your congressman. And Secretary Baker told you, yes, stick with that committee. It's a really important committee. It goes back to the Continental Congress. Foreign policy is so important. I am so excited to represent this university and what we have to look forward to. Not only the Bush School and, you know, the national stage, foreign policy, international relations, but also the RELIS campus that, you know, Chancellor Sharp and Dr. Banks are so excited about what's happening that's so cutting edge, that I deal with these issues, you know, like hypersonics. We got a great power competition going on right now, primarily against China, but our adversaries are Russia, China, Iran, North Korea. Russia and China have this technology, we don't. Where is it being developed? Right here at Texas A&M. Really proud of that. And we got to continue, you know, that research that's taking place. We also have the ocean drilling program. We're going to unleash the Kraken on the National Science Foundation to keep that program going. And you know, just yesterday, Dr. Elab, where is he? We were, I know it's, don't boo on this, we were at the University of Texas just for a little bit. But it was a roundtable on the Chits for Merit Act that I passed into law. And in the bill, I put $2 billion for a National Technology and Semiconductor Center. And Texas A&M is leading the charge, as it should. Dr. Elab, Chancellor Sharp. And it's a joint venture like the Army Futures Command was with the University of Texas. And let me tell you how important this one is to have cutting edge semiconductor research here in the state of Texas. We're fighting hard to get that center right here at Texas A&M in the state of Texas. And it's important because this advanced research, semiconductors are in everything, from your iPhone to our most advanced weapon systems. And when you look at Taiwan, 90% of the advanced semiconductor manufacturing and the threat that China poses to Taiwan, we can't allow China to own or to break that from a world standpoint. And so, you know, looking forward to that partnership. and getting great things done. I've already gotten your appropriations list, sir, and I'm already working on it. And that's extremely important to the chancellor, but to me, as well. And just let me close by saying what an honor it is. This is a flagship office for a flagship university. The culture, the heritage, the history of A&M. I can't think of any institution with a stronger alumni network, and it's because the culture and the value system instilled in all Aggies. And I've never seen anything like it. And Aggies are loyal to Aggies. And it's a great alumni network that I'm really proud to be a part of. I know Lowry is looking down, beaming from heaven with a lot of pride in his heart. And I know he's proud of you, sweetie, as well. And last but not least, my staff. Chris Del Bacaro is my chief of staff. Drew Ross put all this together. I've never had an office this big before. And we also have Destiny Vargas, who does all my casework. This is where you work on passports, any issues with VA, IRS, FEMA, Social Security, Medicare, immigration, on and on. And we have a great caseworker, office. And then Catherine Alvarado and Donovan Kettle. I want to thank my great staff for the hard work you do, the unsung heroes behind the scenes. I want to thank all of you for it. With that, I'll yield back to Glenn.
You'll yield your time.